So I guess it'd be helpful if I like recapped my year and like said all the things I want to change and done whatever. Well, it's 9 o'clock at night. I've got 3 hours to New Year's. I didn't get to spend New Year's with my husband because he's in England. When I logged on at 7 my time, which was an hour late, but I had to take a nap because I was exhausted. I missed New Year's with him, so apparently I don't know what happened, but he's not here. His net always fails. Always fails. So, hopefully in the new year, we'll be together. Eventually, maybe sometime. And I won't have to deal with that, because that really pisses me off, because there are certain events that I want to spend with my husband. There are a lot of things I regret about this year. I have temper. I fight with my husband constantly. And not every argument we have is one-sided. I get angry. I'm very passionate. I'm very emotional. Very emotional. I am so pissed that I deleted all my videos, that I was told that I had to get rid of all the bad ones, and that I was censored. I miss looking back at some of my videos and like remembering about my son. I am pissed that I took down the snow day one, because we had so much fun and it was so pretty, and it never snows in Houston. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I took down a lot of the videos of my son. Specifically, my son is adorable, and now I won't have those to look back on. It's because that I was using my YouTube channel as to kind of chronologicalize or whatever, to chronologically mark his life and you show how he's growing and things like that. And I don't have those anymore. They're gone. I'm really angry about that. I'm angry that because I fight with my husband, he seems to think, oh, I'll try to kill myself, and that'll make everything okay, and that'll make me want to go back with him. And that once he gets out of the hospital, that I'll just be there waiting and everything will be fine. That's not how life works. I'm still pissed off beyond belief. We still have the same issues that were there before, but he does these things to draw attention, to make me focus on other things, and it doesn't solve anything. We are constantly fighting, and that pisses me off. I'm terrified that I'm going to move to a new country and I'm going to be miserable, because I fight every day online with my husband. When he was here, we fought. So I don't know why he seems to think me there is going to be the fix-all of the situation. That's not how life works. He's an asshole. He pushes my buttons on purpose, and then, oh, well, I said I'm sorry, everything's okay. That's not how life works. That's not how situations work. That's not how real people are. You don't get to fuck up, and then because you say you're sorry, everything's okay. Forgiveness takes time, and it takes an effort, and just saying I'm sorry doesn't work. And then so all day long he'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You have to forgive me. I said I'm sorry all day long. Well, just because you say you're sorry all day long doesn't mean I have to forgive you. And then he's like, well, what do you want? Do you want me to buy you something? Do you want me to buy your love? Tokens of affection are not buying love. It's showing someone you care. Shouldn't my words be enough? No, you cheap-ass asshole. He constantly is fucking up and just goes, I'm sorry. Or not even saying he's sorry. And sometimes he says he's sorry to placate me. And it makes me mad. And then he goes, and then once he got out of the hospital, which supposedly he just walked out, which, I'm sorry, I've tried to kill myself before. They don't just let you walk out. I think he's talking out of his ass. And then anyways, so then he goes, well, I'm going to go spend the day with my dad, which is in the cemetery. So he talks to his dad about all these issues, and then he has some great revelation that we're meant to be together, and he goes, well, yeah, you're my soulmate, which is, cheating, because I love him. And he makes me happy on so many levels, and on so many other levels, he pisses me off beyond belief. And I don't know how to balance the two, and I don't know if I want to spend the rest of my life fighting. I'm terrified of commitment. I'm terrified of relationships, and when I met him, I told him I didn't want to be in a relationship. And the whole time, he's been persistent. And yeah, he's like, oh, well, it's because I love you. I think he's obsessed with me rather than he's in love with me. And I don't think he knows how to love someone. And it really bothers me, because he just does all this stuff, and he's just like, I'm sorry, that fixes it, right? No, that does not fix it. you doing some horrible shit and then going, I'm sorry, doesn't fix it. You doing some horrible stuff and then me telling you I want a divorce, and then you ignoring the fact that I say I want a divorce, and then 2 days later comes along and then I say I want a divorce again because you've done something else. Well, you always say you want a divorce. Maybe I want a divorce. I don't want to be alone though. I'm terrified of being alone. I am so stressed out and I don't know what to do. I sometimes literally want to punch him in the face. He makes me so angry. I don't see him when we talk. He never webcams or anything like that. So I can't see his face, I can't see his emotions. And it's a lot easier to yell at a computer screen than it is per se him. So I don't know if that'll change when we're together, but I'm so pissed off and infuriated about my relationship. So basically I want that to change. Yeah, I'm in shea loss. Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight. Yeah, I'm doing all that stuff. And I've lost like 17 pounds. I can fit into my jeans where I had to used to lay down and zip up. I can fit into them. They're still tight. But, I mean, I can fit into them now, which is good, right? So, I mean, I'm doing that, but this year has sucked. I have done nothing but, I got married December of well, it's technically the whole year round, but, I mean, I'm in a marriage where I'm separated from my husband, and we want to be together because we love each other, but I'm terrified on the same fact as if I go there and we're together, what's going to stop, us from fighting? What's going to stop him from putting me on the street? What's going to stop from me being so miserable that I want to be on the street? I'm going to move to a country where I know no one, and I'm solely dependent upon him. I cannot stand that. I don't like having to depend on people for anything. I am dirt poor. I could go and get all this other stuff from the government, but I don't do it because I cannot stand to depend on people. When it comes to my son, I get all the help he needs. But when it comes to me, I'm still wearing the same clothes that I wore in high school. I graduated over 10 years ago. I mean, everything's tight, and this isn't from high school. This is my wedding. I had my reception at Dave & Buster's. Because I'm a loser. Me and my husband and my best friend left my wedding reception and we went to Dave & Buster's. That was funny. Because I hate people. Maybe I should open up and be more accepting of others. I think I'm pretty open-minded and accepting, but I get so irritated at people, especially slowness and just, I don't know. Maybe my resolution should be I should stop cussing in videos. Then again, I think I'll lose half my subscribers because I think they all laugh at me because I get so irate. I should get better lighting in the background because my hair looks black and it's not. It's like a reddish brown. And I have grays right here, up in here. Drives me insane. Every time I go in the bathroom and look at the light, like my hair divides down the middle usually, I can see them. And there's like one that's like this long where I had to try to pluck it and it just didn't get all the way. So this is a long pretty video, a pretty long video, and I'm hoping it uploads. But this is my year. My life sucks. I found out I was dying on my birthday of liver and kidney failure because I couldn't get out of bed because my legs are swollen like that big. Seriously, like that big. My legs are swollen. They're huge. And I'm still trying to get help with that. My son, I found out he's special needs and he has to do all this other stuff and his life's going to be difficult, and I try to be there for him, but I feel like I'm lacking as a mother because he has all this stuff wrong with him and it stresses me out. I'm not working, which really stresses me out because I can't work because I have to take care of my son who's special needs, but I want to work and, be something or do something. I need to go back to college. Maybe I should be a teacher or something in England. My life sucks. My life sucks like Walgreens.